Divas, and Monee the baddest. Welcome back to my channel. Today will be an update on my breast reduction. I know it's been long awaited, but I've been answering any questions that I've seen in the comments on YouTube, on TikTok, in my DMs. I'm always here to help if you have like any immediate questions, but I did want to give an update. So I got my breast reduction on March 3rd, which was 9 months ago. So this would be a 9-month update. I know I should have updated y'all sooner, but this was 9 months ago. And I can say today I am 1,000% happy and confident that I made the right choice. I know, like, if you watch my vlogs, if you're new here, I did document my entire journey through my breast reduction. Like when I went to the doctor, I didn't show my doctor, but when I went to the doctor, I showed me the day of, I showed my like 2 weeks of me live in action of me in, you know, processing surgery. And the biggest thing was when I woke up and as I was going through like healing, I just felt like, damn, did I make the wrong decision? Like, I feel like you've been living with these titties for your whole life. Like, you don't know nothing different. So I just felt so different. And I thought that I was gonna wake up and be excited and love my boobs. And that for me, that was not the case. I quite literally was struggling mentally with the decision. And I think that's one thing that people don't tell you about surgery is that, like, I would say the actual recovery of surgery is not bad at all. Like, especially, and I'm a person that doesn't like pain. I'm a person that doesn't like pain that much. So like, I would say the recovery from the pain aspect of it, out of 10 being like, oh my God, I want to not be here anymore because I'm in so much pain, I would give it like a 3 or 4. It was not painful at all. Granted, I did not have drains. I didn't have drains, so that was a question. My doctor did not do drains. And also another thing was my doctor did not prescribe me narcotics afterwards. I was basically just on hella strong Tylenol, I believe. I think it was called gabapentin. But she did not give me narcotics. And she said she does that because it takes longer for you to recover and it's harder. So thank God for that. I know someone put in my YouTube comments like, oh, you did that without narcotics, that's crazy. Well, I'm blessed, okay? So I will say that the pain did not hurt. I think, for me, I say like 85% of it was mental. I feel like no one talked about the mental capacity and the mental load that surgery is. Your body is completely different. And I don't know, I'm not a scientist and I'm not a doctor, but I think they say like when you're doing stuff with your cells, like fat and things like that, like you are changing. And so mentally, it just was really hard. It was really hard. Yeah. And then seeing your body, seeing the scars, cleaning. I'm very squeamish, so I don't like blood, I don't like scars, I don't watch Grey's Anatomy, like that's just not my jam. So seeing all that and then having to do it on myself, like when I tell you it was really hard for me to look at myself, like I had to get my mama to like help me clean the scars and, you know, patch me back up. And it took me a long time to look. Mama would have to be like, hey, look at this, because you are gonna have to do this eventually. Taking a shower was hard. Like it was just a lot mentally, because you are going to need some type of help after surgery. And yeah, it was a lot for me. So I did get a breast reduction and lipo. So starting out, my breast size was a 38G, I believe. Today I still have not got size, y'all. But yeah, let me back up so y'all can see. I've been letting the girls run free. I have not gotten a new bra. I have not gotten size. Like, TT is not worried about no bra, okay? Now, I just been wearing sports bras for the most part, or like nice little bralettes. Like, a girl can wear a bralette. I could not wear a bralette before. If I was wearing a bralette, it was because I was in the house trying to be cute. I was not wearing a bralette anywhere. I was always wearing an underwire, heavy duty, Lane Bryant, $100 bra, okay? But now I am so cutesy in the mirror that I don't even need that. And I'm like, wow, my back don't hurt no more. My shoulders, I think for me, my shoulders and my neck was hurting the most. And they don't, like, I feel like everybody wants big boobs, and men, oh my God, the comments are like, oh, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Your body hurts so bad when you have big boobs. it's just like, wow. You know, my lifestyle since getting this breast reduction has been a night and day difference. I literally made a list of things that I've been able to do since getting a breast reduction, which maybe I'll make that another video. I think I said that last time, but let me get into some of the questions that I have gotten while, you know, posting my journey online. So I would tell, like, so I'm just really happy that I did do this. And I know one thing that people always say is, damn, I should have done it sooner. And I can say I definitely feel like that. Like, I don't know why I was so scared. I don't know why I waited so long, but like, I mean, timing is everything, whatever. So happy I did it. Wish I would have done it sooner. And I'm glad that I love my results. My doctor is amazing, chef's kiss. And I can feel in my nipples. I know that's something that they say, you don't know until you wake up, or I'll say my sensitivity in both of my nipples are good. I would say they're about the same of what I had before. I know some people, they get more sensitive or a little bit less sensitivity. I would say mine is about the same. I will say when I first got done with surgery, I was able to feel in one of my nipples and the other nipple, I could feel, but it was like I needed more force to feel it, but it did come back. And I think that's just all about the way your doctor does the surgery. I'm going to rapid fire a couple of questions. So yeah, did it hurt? Like I said, breast reduction, I would give it like a 4. Like, it really didn't hurt. Now lipo hurt. I was in the most pain because of lipo. Lipo hurts. Oh my gosh, it hurts so bad. I would give the pain a 10. The lipo hurt bad. My stomach was so sore. I couldn't bend down. And then you realize like how much you move and how you use your body. I had to walk like the Tin Man. It hurt so bad, but I think it was worth it. And I would do it again. And that's another thing. I get now why they say the girls be addicted to surgery, because it's a type of feeling when you first get surgery and you wake up and you're just feeling so snatched and together. And it's like, dang, I want to feel like that again. Like, I could put a faja back on or my shaper back on, but like when you wake up and you're like, you just feel like, I don't know what it is. It's like a good pain. It's like, dang, yeah, like I definitely would get lipo again. Once I get done painting this off, I might get lipo 360. I don't see no kids on the horizon for me. So let's get the whole stomach on. Why do I still got fat left? Take the whole stomach, take the arms. Did they make me remove my jewelry or nails? Nails, they did not make me remove, but jewelry, you have to remove all jewelry. They say it's a fire hazard. And like I had to remove my nose ring. I had to remove my tragus. I had to remove everything. So yes, no jewelry in the surgery room. If you want to keep your jewelry in, they say you could sign a paper that says if a fire is caused while you're in surgery, you're liable for the fire. Which, why would I do that? What did I and didn't use for the surgery? I did a video of where I took you shopping with me for the things that I bought with surgery. I pretty much used everything that I bought for surgery except the like handheld bidet. I bought that. I never used that. I was able to wipe myself, honestly. Like, I don't know. Like, I was in pain, but I wasn't in that much pain to where I felt like I couldn't wipe myself. How do I feel about my new size? I think we already went over that. I love my new size. If I had to guess, I would say that I think that I'm a true D, which is what I wanted. My doctor did ask me literally right before surgery as she was marking me up, when you wake up, do you want to be on the heavier side or the smaller side? And I said, the larger size, please. I just couldn't imagine me without like big boobs. And if I wanted, I would probably do a double D, but I'm actually glad. I think I'm a true D. I had an old bra that I had, and I think it's a 36 or 38 D, and I pretty much wear that whenever I need to wear like a real bra. So I think I'm a D. Did insurance cover lipo and breast reduction? No. Insurance covered the breast reduction, but they did not cover the lipo. Lipo is a cosmetic surgery, so they don't cover that. I had to come out completely out of pocket for the lipo. Did I do both surgeries at the same time, and do I suggest it? Yes, I did both surgeries at the same time, and my surgeon did suggest it. My whole thing was, if I'm going under, then I'm trying to do the most that I can while I'm under. Plus, if you do the breast reduction and lipo at the same time, you only got to pay the anesthesiologist one time. And that was why she told me to do it as well. Because I think I paid you got to pay that out of pocket, I believe. Well, I paid out of pocket. And I think I paid like $700 to the anesthesiologist. So It might have, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was between 500 and like 7 something. So I think it's better to just get one surgery, get whatever you can get during that time. I completely recommend it, because it's like, I'm hurting from my titties and then I'm hurting from my stomach. You might as well just do everything at one time instead of breaking it up. Did I have to lose weight for lipo and the breast reduction? I did. I didn't have to lose weight, but my own personal goal was I wanted to lose as much weight as I could before I went into surgery, because they do tell you if you lose more than 20 pounds after your breast reduction, your boobs are not gonna sit up as much. They're gonna start sagging because you are losing weight. So when I first went for my initial consultations, the doctor did tell me lose as much weight as you want to lose before you even have surgery, because once you have surgery, you know. And then another question is, people ask, did I get a breast lift and a reduction? Yeah, like basically she naturally gives you a lift with the reduction, so that's kind of like included. Is it worth it? Yes, completely worth it. Love. How was the lipo recovery, and did I do massages? The lipo recovery, I would say it was hard, because you're just in pain. You're just in pain. You can't do much, and you just gotta like thug it out for real. I did do massages. Honestly, I found somebody on Groupon that was local to me, and I was able to buy a package of like 4 massages for this price. And then low-key, I did go, when I went to her, it was a black-owned like med spa type of place, and she was like, oh, if you pay me directly instead of Groupon, I do you a cheaper price. So that's what we did. I think if I get lipo 360 again, I think I would want to go to a better place for sure, and actually probably invest more money. I would say the girl that I went to was great. She was an older lady. She was real old school. She said she used to dance back in the day, so she knew. So she took care of me. It was great. I think I would have gotten massages longer, but like they say, like surgery, you need to save up for it, because the massages and all of that stuff that you need, and like I feel like I bought more stuff along the way, and those things did make a difference in my recovery and helping me. And I think the massages I would have done more, and maybe more frequent and longer, if I would have had more money. So definitely save up your coins for sure. The massages do feel good though. They feel like a good hurt. It feels so good. So the doctor and the cost. I went to Dr. Chelsea Snyder in Plano, Texas. I'll put it's called Vita Bella Plastic Surgery. I'll put the name on the screen. The cost is hard. I suggest say you gotta talk to your insurance. Like, I don't want to disclose the cost and what I paid, because I went through a lot of things, and I can't even tell you how much it costs. I just know breast reduction was covered by insurance, and I paid for lipo, and I paid for stuff here and there. So yeah. What was my downtime? I would say my downtime, I was out for about a week. I laid in the bed and relaxed for a whole week. The second week of my surgery, like after surgery, I did go back to work. I was working, but I worked fully remote. And I think by that 3rd week, I came back. I left my parents' house. I came back to my place, and I think I was back at work by week 3. Like, it's painful because it's just so much at one time, but I was able to thug it out. And then also my doctor was really shocked in my recovery time. She said that I was healing really fast and really well. And honestly, I think it's because I was working out and eating healthy before my surgery. I had been working out for almost a year and really focusing on losing weight for surgery, just me mentally, before I even started shopping for surgeons. So I think that because I was healthy, it helped my recovery time. How long until I was back into the gym? I waited my 6 weeks. So it was 6 weeks. My doctor told me wait 6 weeks, and I waited. And then when it was at 6 weeks mark, I was going to a checkup anyway, and she cleared me to work out. The only thing is, it is hard to like lift your arms. So my trainer, she basically modified a lot of things for me, and I did a lot of the lower body stuff first, and I kept it light at the top. So the last thing is the scarring. So if you're like me, scarring was like my biggest, probably the longest reason why I waited out getting a breast reduction. I was so scared of the scars. I'm a very vain girl. I just think that I'm so fine and so sexy. And I was like, I don't want no scars on my body. And my OBGYN, me and her like this, and she was like, if you don't want no scars, don't get the surgery. So I said, okay, cool, got it, bet. So that's why I didn't get the surgery for long. I've probably been talking to my doctor about this since I was probably like 24, 25, and I'm 30. And so the scars now, I wish I could show y'all, but you know, I don't want to get, banned off YouTube. But I will say, as as a girl who was scared of scars, as a girl who loves the way she looked before, I can say I don't have any complaints. The scars are there, they're gonna be there. I mean, you were cut open, which is what everybody say in a video, but you were literally cut open. And because I'm dark skinned, I feel like it's like dark. Like under you can't see because you can't see the under scars, but the line down here you can see. But it's not that bad. And pretty much I just use bio oil and scarring tape and cocoa butter to make it better. I have everything linked to my Amazon storefront that says surgery needs if you want to do that. I did try the silicone, I use silicone strips, that's what I use. I did try silicone like the gel. Wasn't my favorite thing. I think the bio oil helps a little bit more with the tape. But eventually I just kind of stopped using it. Like, I don't know, it just stopped becoming a part of my routine, and sometimes I do remember and I use it. But yeah, the scars is not that bad, girl. It's really, really not. And I love the way my boobs look now. So if you have any more questions, please leave them down below. Feel free to DM me if you want to talk longer. I'm here to help. All in all, I am so happy with my decision, and I can't wait to get back on the surgery table to get this fat removed. So yeah, I'm not gonna be a crazy surgery doll, but like, surgery is not that bad. And I see now why no one regrets getting a breast reduction, because it just makes your life better. If you want to see the things that I said made my life better with having a breast reduction, I'll make that video. But follow me on all social media platforms at Monee, and I'll see you in my next video. Subscribe, girl, subscribe. We're trying to grow this channel. And yeah, posse out.